دمدم عليها ربنا دمدم عليها ربنا دمدم عليها ربنا ركزا أليم واجعل علاها يا قوي مثل الهشيم دمدم عليها ربنا ركزا أليم واجعل علاها يا قوي مثل الهشيم رباه بطشك فانتقم منه الظلوم لم يقدروا وتجاهلوا قدر العظيم رباه بطشك فانتقم منه الظلوم لم يقدروا وتجاهلوا قدر العظيم فاضرب بصوتك يا عزيز أسقي الحنين يا من تسموا بالهدى قويم يا من تداعوا نهجنا ذكر حكيم يا من تسموا بالهدى دينا قويم يا من تداعوا نهجنا ذكر حكيم يا من تلوه وأسبلوا.
The important thing to remember with the Masons and the Founding Fathers is that many of the Founding Fathers were deists.
Deists believe that a supreme being created the universe, but that being is impersonal. It won't answer your prayers or even hear them.
So when you talk about the Founding Fathers, who believed in deism as opposed to theism?
Almost all of them.
Give me names.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams.
There are a lot of people who say there is no proof, for example, that Thomas Jefferson was a Freemason.
That is true, but certainly a deist. Thomas Jefferson went so far as to take the Holy Bible and remove all of the references to anything miraculous, to the resurrection, to the virgin birth. Jefferson himself said that the idea of the virgin birth, Christ springing from a virgin, would one day seem as much like myth as the idea of Minerva springing from the head of Jupiter.
The Founding Fathers, Brown says, didn't just read the Bible. They also read Roman and Egyptian mythology. And they read the stars.
There is a painting in the Capitol.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's a painting that I was shocked to find was there. I said there is a painting called The Apotheosis of Washington. Apotheosis meaning the God-making of Washington.
George Washington becoming a god.
It seemed almost irreverential. It was like, how can a man become a god? But it really, to my eye, and to other historians' eye, catches this concept of the power of man.
Again, can you imagine anyone putting forth that notion of politicians as gods?
Right.
Here we are in the 21st century.
Well,
you'd be run out of town.
You'd be run out of town. There was a statue of George Washington that sat in the Capitol. He was unclothed. It was a model of a statue of Zeus. It was George Washington as a god.
Right.
And that did get run out of the Capitol building.
إن الحكم إلا لله وأن احكم بينهم بما أنزل الله ومن لم يحكم بما أنزل الله فأولئك هم الكافرون ألم تر إلى الذين يزعمون أنهم آمنوا بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك يريدون أن يتحاكموا إلى الطاغوت وقد أمروا أن يكفروا به ويريد الشيطان أن يضلهم ضلالا بعيدا.
Temple to a secret society, built by the Freemasons to a specific design, Congress, the Congress building. Where did it get its name from? Capitol Hill, from a sacred place of the Roman Brotherhood going way back called Capitoline Hill. And when Madeleine Albright, high priestess of this brotherhood, became Secretary of State, and she went crossed on her first overseas visit to Europe, she actually went to Rome and made an official visit. What for her would have been a pilgrimage to Capitoline Hill in Rome, and that's where we get Capitol Hill from. This is George Washington. In the last century, they decided they didn't have a decent statue of George, so instead of getting an American to produce one, they ordered it from Italy, from Florence. And when it arrived at the dockside, people were staggered because here was George, the first president of the United States, depicted naked from the waist up with this cloth over his Bill Clinton's, and then pointing up one arm, pointing down the other. What's going on? Unless you realize where these people are coming from, it's inexplicable. Well, if you just hold that in your mind, arm up, arm down, naked from the waist up, and then Bill Clinton's covered in a piece of cloth, well, this is where it's coming from. This is the ancient depiction of the compilation of the negative force symbol that the Templars worshipped, high level Templars worshipped anyway, called Baphomet. And this is why that they depicted George Washington in that.
إن الله لا يغفر أن يشرك به ويغفر ما دون ذلك لمن يشاء ومن يشرك بالله فقد افترى إثما عظيما. قل يا عبادي الذين أسرفوا على أنفسهم لا تقنطوا من رحمة الله إن الله يغفر الذنوب جميعا إنه هو الغفور الرحيم.
oh, oh, oh.